my video again. I'm going to talk about the youth in particular, and some parents raising some young kids. Now, what I'm going to talk about is, like I said, like earlier in my last video about like if you're raising kind, good, loving kids, give yourself a pat on the back. That's awesome. Good job. Congrats. But what ends up happening too, once they start to make friends too, and this could be good or bad. Usually what happens, they make friends. Let's say they make 6 friends, and at least 2 of those 6 aren't the best kids. Maybe they're moody, they have attitudes, but they seem to like your son or daughter in particular a lot. Now, and it gets to a point where it's like they'll start asking them, hey, can I borrow $3 for the Taco Bell or Pizza Hut line at school? And your kid, since you raised him so awesomely, like raising him to be kind, they're like, sure. They give him $3, she gets her pizza or Taco Bell, no big deal. But another thing I see is, it becomes a pattern. So what's going to happen is your son or daughter's, little friends are going to ask her again, hey, can I borrow money again? I promise I'll pay you back tomorrow. Your kid's like, sure. Another $3. Third time, the 4th time, the 5th time. It keeps happening. And the problem is, like, your kid doesn't know when to say no. Enough is enough. This is my money. And it's not something you learn that naturally. As a parent, it's your responsibility to teach your kids how to set boundaries of other kids. That's super important, very important. I wish I got that when I was a kid. But yeah, if you recognize that like your son's giving out money to people or giving money to their friends, if their friends are treating them poorly or not giving it back, it's your responsibility to say, hey, Timmy or Sheila, gotta say no to not give your money out like that. So easy. And I see it all the time. My younger cousins and just people. This was me in particular. I was a kind, empathic kid. I always wanted my friends to, be well off. But some of those friends took advantage of me. And looking back in hindsight, I should have said something. Now these issues are very much so for the youth. And it'd be one thing if your friends like buys you a popsicle, then you buy him a soda on the weekends, or it's like small stuff and it's kind of like a mutual thing back and forth. That's fine, but you really got to be careful for the people, especially, like kids or even adults. If your friends constantly ask you for car rides, if they never done anything for you, if they ask you for money, if they ask you for this, if they ask you for that, but you get nothing in return from them. And it's always like, I'll pay you back. Oh, I'll pay you back as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Those motherfuckers are fake as fuck. Just fake. Yeah, I said it. It's true. And so what I'm trying to say is like, you gotta tell your kids, if you have little kids, son or daughter, that's giving other kids money all the time, if they're not paying your son or daughter back, their friends, you gotta tell your kid, you gotta teach your kid how to set boundaries of other kids. That's what we gotta do. And as an adult, same thing applies. You gotta tell people, hey, I'm not gonna do that. If you're not doing it for me, why should I do it for you? Hope you found this video to be helpful. Leave a like and subscribe. I'd appreciate that. Have a great day, peeps.